Good morning, everyone. I'm recording this on Sunday for the following week. I hope you're all well and having a wonderful weekend. We're all getting ready to go back to school on Monday. Well, the management team is going to school on Monday. Mr. Linda, Mrs. Hanson, the two ladies in the office and myself, we're going to go in and start getting the school ready for the matrics. And then thereafter, we will be letting people know what is going to be happening. So we are starting to get ourselves ready. But now I just want to do, as promised, a short little video to go over the classwork exercise on visual literacy, the one with the man sitting on the step. The man is actually Charlie Chaplin, who is a very famous comedian of back in the day when they had silent movies, when they used to have like someone playing music in the background, and he would be doing all funny kind of things. So he was a comedian. You wouldn't think so looking at this picture because he looks very, very serious. But what I said to you and what I asked you to do is to answer the questions as best you can. Because when you're looking at pictures and you need to analyze them or describe them, you use what is called inference, because what you are doing is that you are looking at a picture and coming to some of your own conclusions or decisions about what is happening. Now, as I said to you, you wouldn't believe that he is a comedian when you're looking at this picture. But let's just go over the answers, the correct answers. If you can look in your book once you've done them, or look whilst I'm talking, and you can see if you got the right answer or not, and then change it in pencil. But obviously there's certain things that even I might have one opinion and you might have another, especially, for example, question number 6. All right, so let's just look at question number 1. It says, identify the camera angle that has been used in this shot. Now that is just, there is a correct answer, and the answer is A is an eye level shot, and that's what's been used in this picture because you're looking at it straight on at eye level. Okay, then number 2, identify the type of shot that has been used here. First of all, it was the camera angle. Now it's the type of shot. And of course, now what can you see here? You can see most of the body, but you don't see a lot of the background. So this is called a medium long shot. Okay. Number 3, is the photographer trying to give a message in this photograph? Obviously, we would have a whole lot of different answers here. But the message basically of this picture, it makes you think of hopelessness. They don't look happy, do they? They look as if they're depressed and hopeless. There's even a word that we use called disillusionment. In other words, they're just feeling like lost and hopeless. So the answer could be, if you wanted to put it in one sentence, this is the message in this picture is one of hopelessness and a sense of disillusionment. Why do you think? Give a possible reason for the dark background. Now here, you might also have a whole lot of different answers. it could be, you could have said something like it wanted to highlight their faces, which are very light. So the background being dark means that you focus in on the face. It could also be to do with the mood of the picture. The picture is quite sad and dark, and so maybe that could be one of the reasons. But basically, the correct answer is that the photographer wants to highlight the plight of the people. He wants to highlight how their expression and their sense of hopelessness. So he makes it look very dark. All right? And once again, it does highlight their faces. Then number 5, identify the attitude of the man in the picture. Prove what you say. So you don't just say what is his expression. You've got to say what you feel and then why you feel that. What makes you think that? And once again, you can put here, he's disillusioned, he feels hopeless. You can see that in his, and it says the expression on his face, his mouth is very straight, looking quite sad. The chin is up like that. His eyes are very sort of intense and sad looking. You can see that his arms are folded like this. Often when you're feeling upset and disillusioned, you cross your arms like that, you fold your arms. And just the way his whole body language, the way he's sitting and leaning against the side with the expression on his face. And then number 6, state what may the young boy be thinking in this picture. Prove your answer. Now this, you could have just about any answer, guys, any answer. Obviously, he's also feeling sad. He's not sort of snuggling up to the man. He's leaning against the side. He could also be feeling disillusioned. There's no right or wrong here. I mean, obviously, if you've got an answer that is very perky and happy, that's incorrect. But you could be saying that he's feeling sad. He might be feeling lonely because he's, and your reason could be there are no other children around. You could say he could be feeling hungry because you can see that they're very poor. They may not have enough food. So basically, whatever answer you have put there, as long as you have given a good description and reason. Just remember what I've said is that once we're back at school, I'm going to take these Explore books in and I'm going to be marking them, little bits at a time. So any work that you've done in this book does not really have to be handed in. I know some parents have taken pictures and sent them in to me, and I'm very thankful because it does let me know that you've done the work. But I will be taking these books in, so please try and keep up to date with the work that I give you from these books. Hopefully it's not going to be too long now till we see each other, and then we can work from there. But otherwise, guys, I'm going to be putting up another video lesson during this week. I'm not sure what day exactly. You can do this marking of this on Monday and continue reading your graveyard book. Read the next chapter, chapter 6 as well, and then we will discuss the last few chapters in class when we're together. But I want you to continue to read chapter 6 this week, and then you will be hearing from me either Tuesday or Thursday, because Monday and Wednesday I'm going to be back at school. Okay, guys, have a a lovely week further and keep safe, keep well. Miss you all. God bless.